Yeah, hello guys. Let's carry on with the IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad single player campaigns. Still in the first chapter, mission by mission, like one or two. Well, basically one per day or one every 2 days. There's no big rush. I know all the unlocks were a bad idea, but it's by no means a game breaker. I mean, we've been enjoying ourselves with the Lose 2 squad in multiplayer, and most of us play the single player campaign like, one mission per day. The rest of the time we just spend multiplayer on the heavy metal server or the syndicate server. Let's hope Eagle's Nest takes off again as well. But now let's do one more mission and finish this chapter. I will stick with the leg 3 in the first chapter, so I've been doing intercept missions all the time. I think it fits this chapter. I mean, all the Soviet armies and air force, everything is preparing for the counterattack. So I think interdiction of the air is of the utmost importance at this moment, not to let scout planes or bombers to cross our lines. So I'll stick with that. A full-length expert intercept. As you see, they are crossing on the southwest. 71 kilometers to target. That's 150. Yeah, I think I'll take 80%. Fuel. I unlocked a new skin with I think 3 missions. I unlocked these 2 skins, so I'll take this new one. This Viktor Mironov, captain of the 609 IAP, which I think is the equivalent of a squadron or a squadrille. 1942 version, standard pattern, partial white camo and the red arrow that you can see there from midships to the prop area. Looks good. I think it's actually a good motif to paint on a model if you like to do models. AP, no way. I'll take explosive for the cannon. This latest versions also introduced these new loading screens instead of the full black. Now that was the fast loading. Alright, take off at 11. Whoa, target approach altitude 500 meters now, that's very low. Given most times I've been intercepting with an approach altitude at 4,500 and 5,500 in the last intercept mission. This is very low. I wonder if they are Stukas. Enemy attack planes, yeah. That's primary objective. To successfully complete this mission, you should damage 2 or shoot down 1. Okay, I mean, why not? Enemy fighters may also be in the area and may be engaged, but only as secondary target. So let's concentrate on the attack planes. Okay. I mean, I've been on this area a lot. What do we have here? Krasnoarmeysk, Tatianka. Yeah, I think it's some sort of safe porter. Okay. 197, 169. Alright. Let's take off. Check the temperature. -8, so yeah, it's good for cooling, and there's a lot of air pressure, so we will have a bit more of lift as the air is dense. Track IR is acting up a bit. Oh, I had it all trimmed out. So 169 and then 197. I think that's it. Would wish they would keep the latest zoom on the map saved, because every time I go into the full screen map, everything goes to hell. I have to zoom out and another thing that would be nice would be a note on the plane. Usually I take down the notes on a small notebook I have here on the desk. Okay, 169. $75, good. Alright, somewhat well trimmed. How many kilometers? 35. Okay, there's one difference. I completely removed the anti-aliasing and the V-sync off on 4D sortie. I want to see the differences, and it might be just my impression, but without the anti-aliasing, everything, I don't know, seems less polished. Everything is more hard to look at. To make out the details from the distance, with the field of view opened. It's a shame, well, that they don't give the custom graphic options so far. I hope they will give it in the near future. That these presets were only for the release, and I think they work fine. I'm running on high, and I think I could pull it out for ultra. Running an i7 at 3.0 with 12 gigs of RAM, and the Sapphire Radeon 7950, the VaporX version. For single player, I think I would pull it to ultra, but runs fine as it is. I put the FPS limiter at 120 and V-sync off. Alright, 197 now. You said targets might be at 500 meters. I'll stick to 2 clicks. What's the distance? 39 kilometers, okay. I really like this bird. It doesn't do anything especially good. It's very maneuverable. It carries a very decent array of weaponry, ground attack, interception. It might and it can fight its way through aerial combat, but better thing is to defend, counterattack, and then run away. If I stay too long in fighting against even 109s, I might lose in the long run. Somehow it feels like a hurricane. I like the cannon as well. Packs a punch, and to intercept bombers, and this thing is amazing. It's heavy, has a great diving power, horrible climb, so it's like a one-shot attack, then extend distance and regroup. Okay, it's starting to get a bit hazy. There's my comrades. I have no idea what the commands are to tell these guys what to attack, but so far I have been lucky and they've been attacking the targets with good success. We should be arriving anytime soon. It was too much fuel, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. We are in the target area. Where are those Stukas? It could be F4s with bombs. I doubt it, but it would be interesting. Oh, there's the lakes. It's 11 o'clock. Let's set 500. Damn sun. Now it starts. If it's at 500, I'd see. Oh, tally. They were high actually. Damn, into the sun it's hard to see. As it should be. I might have passed them by now. Oh, I'm too far away from the fighting zone. Oh, task completed, but I didn't know it. Which is a shame. So eager to get big servers going and one live event's going on. With missions designed by the players and full squadrons designing their own missions and how to achieve the objectives. I mean, this navigation on your own is, I don't know, it feels strange, especially with this brightness at midday. Just past one of the planes. I wonder if it's too low or too high, because going back home without a damage done, damn, I won't receive my vodka ration. Ah well. Mission is a mission. Let's go home. Good job. But you lost the plane. Okay. 353 and then 19. Also missions out just like this. I don't think I like this absence of anti-aliasing. Some games the AA is, I don't know, it turns the game worse, but in the case of BOS actually guys managed to make it work wonderful, especially in the distance. I mean, this is what is like when I have the AA turned on normally. Now it turns to this. I don't know. Find some targets of opportunity on the way home. I'll follow the river. But overall, this digital nature engine is good. Adds a lot of detail. It's very credible for air combat simulator. Even with the more flat options in Rise of Flight, it's lovely, and it does its job. It's an air combat. Everything, all efforts must be put on what's happening high above. of course, given all this bombing and ground support missions, we have the necessary to achieve those kind of missions with great detail on the ground as well. Well, not so good as a dedicated ground combat simulator. But it's good enough. I like you have a feeling of depth. Unlike some other air combat games that had the tag of simulator and then removed it. Where you have no real sense of distance between the elements. Here you know if you are close or far away from the objects. You can almost estimate the distance. Now, one thing that these missions miss, and I think the generator is good, always to recycle this stuff, is cross missions. It would be nice if the AI had their missions as well, and we could find some patrols around, and on the return home we might find another squadron of Stukas or 111s or a free hunt pack of 109s doing their own missions. So it would add some dynamics, and yeah, it would give a sense of danger to the whole situation. I mean, imagine you going into the Intercept mission, you deplete all your ammo chasing those 111s, and suddenly on the way back home you get jumped by 109s. Yeah, that would be very, very cool to be shot down left and right and center. Oh, alright, if you look to that, okay, tiny village there. I crash landed the previous mission there and made my way back to the base, thanks to the hard fighting forces defending Stalingrad, which you can see now. Passengers to our 9 o'clock. What was once a great city is reduced to a fortress of rubble. Radio. So still have to set up all the keys for the homing beacons. My airfield is on a raising. Yeah, it's there. We always take off at 9. Yeah, they say it's 91 meters. We overflying the village of Pichuga, or I don't know how you say that in Russian. If you say Pichuga or Pichga or Pichuga. Yep, I think this is my field. No, it's a village up ahead. Sorry, wrong geographics. Yeah, that's the one. It's more squarey. I hope. Gotta love the GPS, man. Now I think that the heavy metal server is on full expert, and I think Darren removed the GPS on the map. For one, it reduces the lag because the server doesn't have to always read all the positions of all the planes and all the tanks and all that. So it releases the server a bit more. I mean, it has to, but it doesn't need to. Always put that on the GPS for the map. And second, it adds a layer of realism. I usually tend to go in too fast. As you see, these airfields has a very strange approach. I'll have to go around again. I'll just try to glide in the bird. Damn prop. Sorry, Chief. Man, Chief Mechanic is gonna be so mad again. wings are nice. It's only the prop again. And the gear. It's a nice scratch. Well, I can walk away from this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Another mission done.